told you this week about a plan to have all Hartford police officers wear cameras on their uniforms.
Yeah, tonight we're getting an exclusive look at that technology and how it works. News 8's Bob Wilson live in Hartford tonight with that story. Bob?
Interestingly, the police officers that are wearing the body cams now, there are only a handful of them in Hartford, as they only have a handful of cameras at this point. The camera is made by Taser, the same company that actually makes the Taser that they can shoot at people less lethal force. And the officers now are looking at whether or not they should be wearing the body cams all the time. Body cameras for Hartford police officers. The idea has come to the surface once again after a surveillance video caught a black officer tasing a black teen who appears to be surrendering. But it's not a new idea. As a matter of fact, the Hartford Police Department already owns several cameras and has put them to limited use.
Years back, we began to study it and got it all the way along to the point where we purchased 43 cameras, developed a policy and procedure, tested and evaluated, and we're ready to deploy.
And the camera's pretty straightforward and simple. It just clips to a device around your neck. Where you point, it shoots. And then it's got a device that records all of the data. It clips to your belt. And it's got about a 30-second to a minute delay. So if you see something, you hit the button, it starts recording, it'll go back about 30 to 60 seconds. Clips right to the belt. Police say it's easy to use, you just have to remember to turn it on.
So as technology improves, I'm sure the body cameras will improve. But in this society, we're all blanketed with cameras all the time.
But the president of the Hartford Police Union says not so fast. There's still a lot of issues to be worked out when it comes to cameras on officers, including the possibility of causing an officer to delay his reaction in a life or death situation because he had to turn on the camera. It takes less than 1/4 of a second to discharge 4 to 6 shots from a firearm. So by the time the officer is done flipping the switch, he or she has no chance at survival.
90% of our pedestrian population is walking around with a video camera in their pocket, So everything our officers do, and they're well aware of it, is under the instant replay rule these days. So it's something that we're definitely moving towards.
And Chief Foley says it's a great idea, he likes it, but he says it is not an end-all and be-all. He says it is just one perspective of what happens. They will always take a look at the entire scene as well as witness accounts. I'm Bob Wilson, reporting live in Hartford, News 8.